Yo, what is going on, guys? J.Yumeko here, and today we're back with some more CLANNAD. Last time we left off, we had a kind of sudden confession. So it's official now, us and Furukawa are dating. So yeah, definitely a lot more anticlimactic than, say, Ryo or Kyo's route. But I imagine that's probably because we're going to get a lot more after the fact. So, without further ado, let's jump right on back into it. Let's not waste any time. Oh, let me turn up the volume a bit. It's so bright. I bury my head in my futon and try to fall back asleep. I've been getting to school on time for a while now, so I should be allowed to be late today. The drama club stuff ended up not working out, but at least it settled down a little bit. Suddenly, Furukawa's face comes to mind. She's in my arms. I can remember everything perfectly, down to the way the sun shines on us and the shadows cast by the trees around us. How small her shoulders are as I hold her. Even the smell of her hair so close to my nose. And then, as she's in my arms, Furukawa nods slightly. "Yes, please," she says. I leap out of my futon. Oh yeah, I told her I love her. So even now, as I'm lying here waking up, the two of us are boyfriend and girlfriend. It all feels somewhat surreal. Really? I look at the clock on the wall. Oh no. I've continued to run even after having time to spare. I feel like if I stopped, I'd never start moving again. She's my girlfriend. It feels like something troublesome would happen if I give the fact too much thought. But at the same time, I feel a ticklish kind of joy. Oh, don't even think about it. Just run. I need to let momentum guide me. One girl, sitting there on the street blankly, stands out among the students walking to school. And there she is. I finally stop running and try to catch my breath. I think I feel giddy. I began walking toward my girlfriend as of today. Yo, morning.
Good morning, Akasaki-san.
I feel awkward. I need to say something. I'm feeling so self-conscious that I might blush. I wonder how she sees it though. Is she really gonna think of me as her boyfriend starting today? Does she even believe the promise we made yesterday in the first place? We are talking about Furukawa here. She might have just taken what I said as simple praise. Perhaps she just replied the way she did then just to avoid hurting me. Maybe she's right in the middle of trying to build up the courage to tell me to pretend that yesterday didn't happen. Hey, Furukawa.
Yes? What is it?
She's the same Furukawa as always. I feel slightly relieved. It's nothing.
I see. Then why don't we go?
Sure. We start walking. In that case, she must not believe I was serious. I stop at the bottom of the hill.
Is something the matter?
A stream of students pass us by as they walk up the hill. I want to let you know I didn't say that just as a compliment.
Say what?
What I said yesterday. Furukawa thinks for a bit.
Okay. Okay.
She looks at the ground as she replies to me.
Actually, today, I didn't have to think about what kind of bread I eat for lunch before coming to school. Until now, that's what I've looked forward to in order to get me through the day. But today, there was something else I had to look forward to, so I thought of that instead.
What was that?
That you're my boyfriend, and that I'm your girlfriend, and how that's the way I'm going to start spending my time at school. I was able to come to school today because that's what I was looking forward to.
I feel that ticklish sensation in the corner of my heart again. Is that so?
But it was a little different from how I imagined it.
What was?
It wasn't all fun in the way that I thought it would be. I felt anxious too. It was half and half. I didn't know if I was really good enough for you.
Are you still saying stuff like that?
Well, Okazaki-san, You're tall, and you're cool, and you're a wonderful person. But I'm a shy crybaby who isn't even cute.
Hey, Furukawa.
Okay.
You know that big Dango family you like so much? How'd you feel if someone badmouthed them by saying they weren't cute?
It would make me feel very sad.
Right? That's how I feel right now.
Excuse me?
There's a girl I like a lot, and her name is Nagisa Furukawa. Could you please not badmouth her?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I think she's very cute. Wait,
I burst into laughter. Furukawa still doesn't seem to fully understand what I told her.
I kind of feel like you just said something really embarrassing.
You're just imagining things.
I wonder.
Come on, let's go. We'll be late. We start climbing the hill. Also, Furukawa,
Okay,
can I start calling you Nagisa from now on?
yes. And may I start calling you Tomoya-san?
Yeah, of course. You don't need to call me San. Kun is fine.
Tomoya-kun then. That sounds cute.
I bet. My legs feel light as I walk. I never thought that the day would come when I'd walk up this hill feeling like, well, this. I start to hear the sound of a ball being thumped against the ground. Nagisa looks in the direction of the sound, and then...
Oh,
She raises her voice in surprise.
it's Tsunohara-san.
What? I glance in the same direction. When I do, I see Tsunohara. He's in the school's front yard dribbling a basketball. What the hell is he doing?
He decided to start playing basketball.
He's a third year. It's not like he can join a club now. There's no point.
That's not what I mean. He's decided to play by himself.
He'd never start doing something that pitiful. Tsunohara seems to notice us. He stops dribbling before walking our way. Yo!
Good morning, Tsunohara-san. So you started playing basketball?
Oh,
So you started playing basketball, Tsunohara-san?
don't get it wrong. Wait, is this us? I'm so confused. Yeah, that is us. Okay, just making sure. Don't get it wrong. This is just a means to an end.
Excuse me?
I want to make those naive pushovers understand. Handicaps don't mean anything. Okazaki, you'll join me, right? What? The three of us are gonna take on the varsity basketball team in a game of 3-on-3. And we're gonna win. How in the world did you come up with that idea? Doesn't it piss you off? They're using that girl's handicap as a shield and are acting like they run the place because of it.
Tsunohara-san,
Yeah?
please don't get involved with them. You can't.
It's fine. That kind of thinking is how we lose. We need to tackle this head on and win. It'll really mean something if we do.
Tomoya-kun,
That ticklish feeling.
what will you do, Tomoya-kun?
Let's do this, Okazaki. There's no way I can. You know that. I hold my right shoulder with my opposite hand. It's fine. Just leave the shooting to me. You can be the playmaker. There's no way I'm doing it. Why do I have to get dragged into this plot of yours? It's like something out of a shonen manga. Because this involves you, Okazaki. What that girl said really didn't piss you off? Like I care. Go play your shonen hero on your own. Let's go, Nagisa.
Oh, but...
I yank Nagisa's arm and get away from Tsunohara. Hey, wait up! Okazaki! He keeps shouting angrily as we walk off.
Tomoya-kun, Tomoya-kun,
Oh, be quiet. If you get wrapped up in that, then
what is it?
I won't have as much time to be alone with you. I can't just come out and tell her that straight. I can't even shoot a basketball. It'll just be embarrassing for me when I drag the team down.
Tsunohara said that you don't have to shoot. In that case, you'd be able to play, Tomoya-kun.
No, I can't.
Why don't we help Tsunohara-san, Tomoya-kun?
No matter how many times you ask me, I won't agree to it. I rush ahead.
Tomoya-kun, Tomoya-kun.
How should I put it? I would never have imagined that I'd be in this situation just a few weeks ago. So much has changed since I met Nagisa. And not just for me. for Senohara, too. Everyone who meets Nagisa changes, while I don't know what direction we're heading in, or at least headed in a better one. As always, I go to the school store to buy bread with Nagisa, then make off to the courtyard.
I'm sorry for always making you do this.
Absolutely not. The two of us sit on the stone steps.
Let's eat.
Sure. Munch, munch. Munch, munch, munch. The two of us sit around, not doing anything of particular note.
I'd like to start making you lunch as of tomorrow.
Nagisa stops eating and mumbles the words. Nah, you don't have to do that. It'd make your mornings a ton of work.
But I want to make them.
I know, but seriously, it'd be too much of a hassle.
I really want to make them.
Don't worry about it. There's no need to take on so much all at once.
I want to make them.
Stop being so persistent, darn it.
I'm sorry.
Just being with you like this is enough for me.
Is that true?
Yeah, so in exchange, don't cozy up to other guys, okay?
Okay, I understand.
Munch, munch. Yo! Just as I finish lunch, someone appears who wants to stir up some trouble and wreck this peaceful scene. Time to practice, come on! Were you listening to what I told you this morning?
What'd you say again?
I told you no. Do it by yourself.
You may say that with your mouth, but your heart says otherwise. You want to play basketball. I know it. Now come with me.
Again, no.
You sure are a contrarian. Fine, whatever. Furukawa, come with me. What? Me? I want you to help me. I can't run while dribbling the ball, and I can't shoot the ball without throwing it underhanded either. Apparently I'm what you call unathletic. That's fine. You just need to stand in front of the hoop. Is that all I need to do? Yeah, anyone could do it, no matter how unathletic. Okay. I'm going to help Senohara then.
After making my declaration, she stands up, then tries to follow Senohara.
Oh.
As she does, I hear her voice as she stops.
What's the matter, Furukawa? I'm sorry, I can't help you after all.
Huh? Why not?
I'm not allowed to hang out with other guys.
Other guys? Uh-oh. My relationship with Nagisa is going to be quickly found out by a scumbag like Senohara. Wonderful. Senohara knowing is like having me on a leash.
Yes.
Why's that? Okazaki's okay?
Well, you see, starting today, Tomiya-kun's...
Hey, Nagisa!
Excuse me?
When she's saying you had something to do in the teacher's room, shouldn't she be going?
The teacher's room?
Yeah, get over there. Right now. Hurry up. Go on!
Okay, I will.
She quickly but hesitantly walks off. After he sees her off, Senohara looks my way.
Tomiya-kun?
Yep, my name's Tomiya, Yohei-kun. He stares at me coldly.
Did something about you change?
You're one to talk. Senohara sighs, sagging his shoulders as he does.
I guess so.
He puts the basketball on top of his finger and starts smacking it with his other hand to make it spin around. The two of us stay quiet for a while, staring at it together. Again, Senohara weirdly is like low-key a relationship guru. I mean, during Kyo and Ryo's route, he really just out of nowhere was spouting some crazy good advice. Now school has ended. It's the first time I've had free time since I've started going out with Nagisa. I wonder if it's okay if I wait for her. Or am I supposed to go to her class and pick her up there? And hold on, more importantly, I have a formidable foe to deal with first. He'll notice if I'm clearly trying to run away, so I guess I'll be natural. However... Hey, Tomiya-kun! And he starts talking to me right as he shoves his textbooks in the back of his desk. You're gonna practice with me, right? No, Yohei-kun, I'm not. No, Tomiya, I think you are. He grabs my arm. Could you let go of me, Yohei? I grab his arm back and try to separate it from mine by force, but he obstinately refuses to let go. Both of our arms are trembling now. Ugh, gross! Some buffoon who passes by gives a shout when he sees us gripping each other's arms while smiling. Hold on a sec! What the hell do you think this is? Sunohara snaps. No! I use the opportunity to flee. Once I exit into the hallway, I run at full speed until I slide under the sign for Class B. Nagisa. I look for her on the other side of this open door. Nagisa's still sitting at her seat in front of the window, putting her textbooks in her bag. How can she be so easygoing at a time like this? Look over here! Just as I pray that she does, my eyes meet Nagisa's. She laughs and as if she's embarrassed. This is no time for ehs. Sunohara's gonna catch me if we don't hurry. I frantically beckon her over, hoping to make her go faster. She bends her head to the side for a bit confused, but the graveness of what I'm trying to convey seems to finally get across to her. She stands up and jogs over to me.
What's the matter?
Sunohara's coming. We need to run. I grab her hand. I don't care whether anyone sees me do it or not.
Okay.
That's how determined I am to get away from Sunohara. It's fine if everybody else sees it, but specifically Sunohara. That's a bit risque. The two of us run through the school gates. We continue down the slope without so much as pausing. Pant, pant. Okay, my dad will come after us now.
My heart is beating so fast.
Well, he's a persistent one.
But it was kind of fun.
You really are easygoing, you know that?
You think?
I never imagined that our first time leaving school as a couple would be this wild and tiring. Sheesh, it really does seem like something we do. Okay then. What the fuck? Okay, cool. Thank you, phone, for that. I take a deep breath. We have a lot of time after school. I can take Nagisa anywhere with me. What should we do?
Okay, why don't we go back?
Excuse me?
Let's go back to the classroom.
Why?
I don't have my school bag. Besides, it's my turn to clean the classroom today.
You know, you're an idiot, aren't you? Oh. Yo, Kazaki. Yo, Sanupi. Who you calling Sanupi? What are you trying to do, run away from me? I was trying to, yes. Man, what a great workout that was. Well, you're really gonna get some exercise after this. We're already done. Once Nagisa finishes cleaning, I'm going home. Huh? Why are you waiting for her? What does that matter to you? A nasty smile contorts his face. I wonder if he's starting to suspect something. But as someone who's known us from before, my relationship with Nagisa wouldn't have seemed to change since yesterday. Then again, he really is extra sensitive when it comes to this stuff. I guess it's only a matter of time until he finds out. He's seriously the last person I want knowing about this. Nagisa, eh? What is it now? Maybe it really is a matter of time.
Thank you for waiting.
Yo!
Oh, Sunohara-san, you're waiting for me too?
Of course, Nagisa-chan. You're our club's manager.
Our club?
The limited time only 3-on-3 club. Don't drag her into this without even asking her first.
I don't mind at all.
What? The strength leaves my shoulders when I hear Nagisa's reply. Do you not want to spend your time after school with me?
It sounds fun.
Do you not think that spending time with me would be fun?
But I have one condition.
Sure, what is it?
Let Tomia-kun join too. I can't be alone with you, Sunohara-san.
Huh? Why not?
Because I'm Tomia-kun's girl.
Hey, Nagisa!
Excuse me?
Didn't you have something to do in the teacher's room?
No, I don't.
I went during lunch. Oh.
I went during lunch too, but there wasn't anything to do.
Are you intentionally cutting her off, Okazaki? What? Me? Cut her off? And wait, I thought you were the one who was supposed to be helping Nagisa. How did things get turned the other way around? I don't care about Brett any longer. I just want to teach those Choral Club punks a lesson. Brett?
Brad?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, come on.
Let's go, Tomia-kun. I think this is the only time we can do this kind of thing at school.
The kind of thing that we were never able to do until now. I have a feeling that'll still be the case. But Nagisa stays silent, just grabbing the sleeve of my uniform. Ugh. As the sun sets, I put my head under a running tap to wash away the sweat.
Here you go.
Nagisa hands me a towel. What am I doing? I simply place it on my head as I start to walk.
We're doing things in a club. It's fun.
Is this really all Nagisa needs in order to be happy? I can't play basketball after all. I wasn't able to do anything for the team, just passing the ball.
That's not true. You looked really cool, Tomia-kun.
Is that so?
Your passes look so professional. You look like one of those foreign players you see on TV.
Yeah, right.
You really were amazing. And my heart was beating so fast the whole time.
Why?
Because every time I had the thought that someone this cool was my boyfriend.
Listen, you.
Yes?
I can't believe you can say something that embarrassing out loud.
Is that embarrassing?
Sure. But it does make me happy, too.
Which is it?
Should I say things like that, or should I not? Oh, wait.
Should I say things like that, or should I not?
You can. Go ahead, say them. Say them all you want. Say them until I'm on the ground, writhing from the embarrassment.
Okay, I'll do my best.
I see your smiling face illuminated by the setting sun. It's what I've always wanted. This is the thing that's going to keep my heart at ease. I'm squeebing right now. This world really had come to an end. No new life will be born here. I understand that well now. There's no life within those animals. They're simply things that have taken the form of living creatures. The only thing there with life is her. But if that really is the case, then what about me? I have a will, of course. I'm not like them in that regard, I guess. I love her. I want to be with her forever. No matter where she walks, I'll follow her. Even if she hates me, I'll follow her. That's my will, and those are my emotions. It's proof that I'm me. But then, where could I have come from? Where did this will of mine come from? I searched my memories. I come across one from before I was born. It's there at the bottom of my sluggish consciousness. Either long ago or in the distant future, I'm not really sure. Regardless, I'm there. In a place that makes my heart feel warm. Was it better than here? Did you like it there? Was it less lonely than this place? Yes. It was a place full of fun. A place where I wasn't lonely. I was there. If only I didn't have this body. Would I have been able to go back there? But now I have a body that ties my consciousness down. A body that she made for me. I'm living here at the end of this world. Well, I don't know how that happened. I'm fine with it. Because at least she's not alone anymore. We put the unmoving junk doll in the ground. It's a burial of sorts. The girl's quiet the whole time. When our work is over, I grab her hand and pull it. She looks down at me. I put my hand into hers.
You want to make a new one?
I nod.
But it won't move. We can't make a new friend.
She says it with a melancholic voice. I shake my head.
You want to make something else?
Nod.
What?
I stand there, completely motionless. I don't know either, to be honest. I just feel as though that's what needs to happen. She's able to take a bunch of junk and make something out of it. That's something I can't do. Something special that only she can. In that case, I'm sure it must mean something. I turn around. Even the cabin that the two of us live in was built by her, wasn't it? I can't make something that big. That's what she tells me anyhow. But maybe with time, I could. I nod my head. What should we do then? I begin to hop up and down in the air. I want something that will make me this excited. She can make it, and I can help. It seems like it'll be so much fun.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning. After we exchange our usual morning greetings, Nagisa looks down at the ground. Was something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I just felt a little embarrassed, that's all.
Embarrassed? Now? That's a bit of a delayed reaction.
Yes. You were someone who supported me, not Tomoya-kun?
And you supported me too.
Oh, is that true?
It is.
But I'm sure you supported me more times than I supported you.
Really?
Yes. You may not say nice things sometimes, Tomoya-kun, but I think you're a very kind person. And a very good person. Plus, you're cool. I always wondered what kind of girl someone like you would have as his girlfriend. When I remembered thinking that, I realized that, oh, that girl is me. And just when I did, you showed up. And that's why I felt so embarrassed that I could barely look at your face, Tomoya-kun.
I see. I don't really understand, but I never imagined someone would feel bashful just because they saw my face of all things. Yeah?
I'm your girlfriend today too.
She says it with confidence. The words come out of nowhere, shocking me into a moment of bewildered silence. While it's such a basic thing, Nagisa must have still felt uneasy about it.
Right?
She quietly double-checks with me. Yeah, of course you are. You think I'd break up with you after a day? You'll still meet my girlfriend tomorrow and the day after that.
And the day after that too?
Yep. Is she really this fixated on staying together with someone as useless as me? Well, even the smallest of things can make her start worrying. You'll always be. I say the words to reassure her.
Really?
Yep. Now come on, we'll be late unless we get going.
Okay.
We climb up the hill once more. Hi, Okazaki. Why'd you skip morning practice? What is this, a real club or something? It's not a club. We're trying to beat some guys in a club. We're trying to beat some guys in a club. We need to work at least as hard as them. Plus, there's no time. The match is next Wednesday. What? The date was just decided. It was a real sight. You should have seen the stunned looks on the basketball club's faces. What day was that again? Next Wednesday? Hold on, you idiot. You can't go around deciding on stuff like that when you don't even have enough people for a team. But we've got 3 members. Where? You, me, and Nagisa. That makes 3. Don't count Nagisa, it's 2. Well, yeah, I guess only 2 of us can actually play. But as I believe you're aware, my athletic skills are truly something to behold. We'll be set as long as we make the team's point score. You really are stupid, aren't you? This is a 3-on-3. How can you expect to win when one of your teammates barely knows how to dribble? On top of that, we only have one person who can shoot the ball. There's no point in trying. We're just gonna get embarrassed. Wait, seriously? He doesn't get it at all. That's no good. I said some pretty awful things to that spoiled choral club president. Like what? Like if we win, she'd better never use her handicap as a shield again. Sunahara, do you even have an ounce of restraint in your body? Pop! I give him a solid punch. Ow, that hurts! What's the big problem? We just need to find one more person. That's all. In 4 days, and we don't have school for 2 of those. Is there someone you know? There must be. You used to play basketball. Nope. What about you? course not. Friendless, the both of us. So I guess our only option is to start asking at random. Don't let them find out. If they know that we're still looking for members, we'll be a joke before we even get started. I don't want to hear that from you. I try asking the few acquaintances I have, but come up empty-handed. People seem astonished that I'd ask. Why agree to play basketball at a time when everyone's this busy studying for exams? One guy who tells me this practically sneers as he says it. I have half a mind to give him a beating, but I stop myself just before I do. They're not wrong, really. The only one being stupid here is Sunahara. Pop! Ow! Why do you have to hit me every time you see me? We're calling off the match. It's not happening. Go let them know. I can't turn them down now! The only thing that's gonna be ruined here is your reputation, right? So go and ruin it. Actually, I also mentioned your name when I talked all that trash. What? Oh well, I was speaking on behalf of the Sunahara Okazaki duo. What the hell did you do that for? I go in to strangle Sunahara. Sunahara shakes himself free and begins coughing violently. Listen, you! Save it for the match! Like hell I will! You know, whatever. Just do what you want. I throw my head down to rest on my table, dumbfounded. This is the first weekend I've had since Nagisa and I started going out after all. And he's talking about gathering members and practicing? Like I have time for that. Alright, now let's go find some new members and do this thing. I grab the bag in front of me and then, whoosh, I dash out of the classroom. Once I exit into the hallway, I run at full speed until I slide below the sign for Class B. Nagisa. I look for her on the other side of the open door. Just like yesterday, she's sitting at her seat in front of the window, putting the textbooks in her bag. She seems to not notice me and looks over my way. She seems to notice me and looks over my way. Then she laughs and seemingly embarrassed. Again, this is no time for ihihis. Sunahara's gonna catch me if we don't hurry. I frantically beckon her over, hoping to make her go faster.
What's the matter?
Are you ready to go home?
What? I am, but...
She shows me her bag, holding it up to her chest. Okay, then let's go.
Huh? Okay.
We out of here.
Tomiya-kun,
Yeah?
don't you have basketball practice? Don't you have basketball practice?
I decide to lie. The weekend's finally here, and if I tell the truth, I won't be able to spend it alone with her. I don't have practice.
What? But Sunahara-san seems so eager.
Well, that was actually about something else. Basketball practice was just his excuse for being alone with me.
An excuse?
Yeah, you need to hear this. The guy turned gay. Oh my god.
No fucking way.
Oh hell no. Out of all the things to lie to her about.
What? Excuse me?
Gay. Do you not know what that means?
I don't.
Of course, Nagisa. Of course she wouldn't. It means a guy who likes guys.
But that seems like a good thing to me.
You don't understand. I'm not talking about friendship. I'm talking about love, and not the platonic kind. Do you know what I mean when I say not the platonic kind? I mean not on an emotional level. What's the opposite of that? She seems stunned. I must have just taught Nagisa about a strange, unknown universe. He was always such a healthy young man. I never imagined he'd turn out like this. And he's trying to come after me. What choice do I have but to run? When we were practicing, he kept putting his sweaty hands all over my body instead of the ball. I don't want to have to go through that again.
Is that really true?
It is. Or what? Are you telling me that I should fall prey to Sunahara?
No.
That I should go to practice and surrender my body to his supple hands?
No.
I've been trying to keep my body chaste for your sake too, you know.
I'm sorry. I never knew those kinds of things were going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, you can't tell anyone.
Okay, I won't. I couldn't possibly pick myself to talk about that kind of thing in the first place. It's, such an appalling thought.
So instead...
Yes?
Let's hang out together today.
Sure.
Let's start by getting some food somewhere.
Okay.
Alright then, let's go.
Okay.
We start walking again. Directly ahead of us, I notice a handful of guys looking our way from a corner of the hall. I look behind me. Nothing there. Rush ahead or ask them what's wrong. What? I mean, like, what? In what universe is a grouping of guys peeking out at me from behind a corner like a good thing? Rush ahead or ask them what's wrong. Why not? Why not?
What could it be?
No idea. I recognize some of the students, so I go over to them and ask, "What's wrong?" "Oh, Okizaki-kun. It was just here, right in this hallway." "What was?" "You don't know? The ghost that they say haunts the building." "I've heard the rumors, but does it really appear?" "Yeah, and it comes up to you even if you don't do anything. When it does, it says, 'This is for you,' and hands you some kind of cursed object." I wonder. Say, yeah? Does this ghost have a bandage wrapped around its hand? Oh, so you're pretty familiar with it. That's right. It's another scary part about the ghost. It got its hand stuck between a car and a guardrail in a traffic accident, and they say the ghost is always dripping blood from that hand. She's just clumsy. Hey, Nagisa, come over here. I yank Nagisa's sleeve and run off.
What's the matter, Tomoya-kun?
Want to meet a ghost?
Is it a scary one?
Nope, not at all.
Then I'd like to meet it.
Alright then, I'll take you to it. There she is. As always, she's working on her carving. Holding her breath, Nagisa keeps on washing in silence. Fuko Ibuki. I call out her name. Her hands stop.
Yes?
Her face slowly turns toward me.
Ah, the weird person.
The name is Okizaki. Standing next to me, Nagisa seems to want to say something, but I signal for her to let me talk instead. Do you have any idea how much of a commotion you've caused?
What is it?
I heard you were in an accident. Is that true?
Yes.
And you had to stay in the hospital for a long time, right? It must have been really dreadful. I can only sympathize with you.
Well...
But you see, I can't understand why you never tell anyone about your recovery and just keep on roaming around the school like this. People are calling you a ghost, you know.
So it's become that much of an issue?
Yeah, that's right. Don't you have friends? Why didn't you tell them? They may have been the ones who spread the rumor. For a while, Fuko just sits there in silence.
But...
She's finally opening her mouth.
It's so hard to tell them.
What?
Just what should Fuko tell their friends?
Are you seriously asking me that?
Fortunately, Fuko's recovered from her injury. If only it were that simple. To be honest, Fuko doesn't even know why she's here.
Everything's suddenly covered in silence. Even the loud noises coming from the corridor seem to disappear. Listen, Fuko.
Yes?
Stop with the bad joke. You're here because you were discharged from the hospital. Isn't that obvious?
Tomoya-kun,
Nagisa pulls my sleeve lightly.
please calm down.
You can stay calm like that only because you don't know what's happening.
Actually, I think I do.
Stop lying.
But I really do know about that story. Ever since 2 years ago, my mother told me about it. I was a first-year student when it happened. My art teacher's little sister was in an accident, and I heard that she'd been hospitalized ever since.
Yeah, right.
Fuko Ibuki-san, you are Ibuki-sensei's sister, right? Yes. You hear that, Okizaki-san? There's someone who's heard of Oni-chan.
Yeah, I heard. So someone actually knows. I totally forgot that Nagisa had to repeat to you. Nagisa.
Yes?
Do you want to go there to confirm? To
Ibuki-sensei's house?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hearing that, Fuko takes a few steps back. Don't you want to go?
No. Fuko will be waiting here.
I think it'd be better if you go with us. Much easier to explain things that way. Forcibly take her along or just leave her here. Okay, well, I'd like to point out that she said, okay, she clearly doesn't have any friends. She's being called a ghost. Supposedly, she was in an accident and hospitalized 2 years ago. And she's sitting here saying, I don't even know why I'm here. And we've only ever seen her in the classroom carving these things. I mean, like, maybe she really is a ghost. That would be so out of nowhere for a fucking romance, like, story plotline. But okay. Okay, forcibly take her along and just leave her here. I kind of want to do forcibly take her along because I'm kind of conflicted, because on one hand I want to take her along because I'm honestly really interested in seeing what would happen if we tried to, for one, if we tried to take her out of the school, and two, if we tried to get her to the woman's house, to the sensei's house. On the other hand, I don't want to, like, fucking traumatize her. I think I'm gonna try and forcibly take her along, though, just out of pure morbid curiosity. Come with us.
Fuko, we'll just wait here.
You just never listen. I walk to Fuko and grab her shoulder. She twists out of my grasp and runs to the edge of the classroom. There, she shrinks her small body into the corner and sits in silence. I can still see, you know.
Tonya-kun, please don't bully her.
I'm not. She's just really stubborn.
She must have her reasons. Let's just go by ourselves.
Fine. For some reason, Nagisa's taking me to her house. Nagisa's taking me to her house. Ooh, what time is it? I mean, we've been going for a pretty little while. We're gonna end it there. I know. You don't want me to end it because I'll take another fucking whole ass week to get an episode out. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. How about this? I make you a promise. I will get another video out very soon, within the next couple of days. I promise you that. On CLANNAD specifically. I'm going to try and get CLANNAD, Fata Morgana, and If My Heart Had Wings out this week. And I also want to try and get videos recorded for them beforehand, so that I can get those out quickly. And like, so you know, you're not waiting a whole ass fucking week for me to get a video out. But another reason why I kind of want to stop it here is because I feel like we're about to get into a whole new fucking territory. We got over the little hump with being, you know, us and Nagisa becoming boyfriend girlfriend. That's its own thing. But then now we're dealing with Fuko being a fucking ghost. Excuse me? I don't know where this came from, but yeah, I guess that's where we're headed. It would make sense though, because we have never seen her outside, or like we've never seen her in a classroom setting. We've only ever seen her randomly in the hallways. And even then, we'll see her in the hallways on times when, you know, we're skipping class, essentially. Like, we'll be skipping class, or it'll just be like some random time after school, and we'll happen to run into her. So there's zero consistency as to like her actual whereabouts. All that we know is that she's never really seen by any mass of people, I guess, aside from this whole thing of, oh, there's a ghost. So who knows? Maybe this is just a rumor, or maybe there's something supernatural going on. But we're gonna have to find that out in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it, and let me know in the comment section below what you'd like to see me play next. If you enjoyed this video or any other videos or series on my channel, then I highly recommend that you hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you'll be notified when a new one of those videos comes out. Anyways, that's it for me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!